Good morning, day 2 on the Cape Wrath. Just about to get started. 6 a.m. Just packing up the tent now. Got a foggy and misty day ahead of us. Check the weather. Had some internet signal, and it's going to be drizzle and fog. So just cool. Not a worries. Just having morning coffee and packing up the tent slowly, and should be heading off about 6:45. I think we're doing 20 miles today to Sully's Bothy. So I want to get going on it early. Try to get into the Bothy at early 4 o'clock maybe. Feeling good. Legs are a little achy from yesterday. I'm gonna do some stretches and get myself warmed up before I start moving. And we'll catch you guys later on in the trail. Stay tuned. Yeah, hello. Hope everyone's doing okay. Just walking the road now to catch around to the Bothy to meet up with Leonard again. I think me and Leonard are going to be walking together for at least 4 or 5 days. It's nice to have the company. So I think he's gonna stick with me. We're gonna stick together. We've talked about at least till we get past the Falls of Golomak. He's got a pretty tight schedule he's trying to keep because he has to fly back to Belgium. So he's gonna leave me after that because I'm slowing down after that. First 4 days, I'm just trying to push through to Shield Bridge because I did it last year and it's nothing new to me. So not trying to do big miles, but seem to be doing them. But I'm quite surprised. Woke up this morning. I shouldn't be surprised because I did a lot of training for this, but my legs feel great. No achy, no nothing. I want to say 38 kilometers we did. Not sure. I want to say that's around 26 miles maybe, which is the most I've ever hiked in a day with a backpack or with anything. I've never hiked that much. So I've done 23 miles, but I want to say it's 26. But that was a doozy. I was quite tired when I got into camp, and legs weren't achy really, but I was ready to stop. So we got there and it was good. So today's going to be interesting. The fog's in, so when we go up over this loch coming up, it's going to be under clouds. So navigation should be okay because I've done it before, so I should know kind of what to look for. But then again, it's going to be different because it's under fog. So I'll use navigation to get me through if I need to. Leonard's got his navigation, so it should be okay. And we'll get down to the first Bothy, and then probably just keep pushing on, to be honest. And then got a couple lochs to walk by, and then down into I think it's Chenavel Bothy is where we're going to camp tonight. So I think it's around 19 to 20 miles. Hopefully it's that, not anymore. But I got the rain gear on this morning just to top because it's supposed to be misty and drizzle most of the day, so don't think we'll see the sun today. But it's the Cape Wrath and it's Scotland. It's beautiful though. It's very atmospheric this morning. So we'll get going and stay tuned, guys. Hope you enjoy the video. Give me a thumbs up if you're enjoying it so far. Once I get it uploaded. See you guys. Another one of those sketchy bridges. It's got a few of them. Look at the lean on it. Oh man. You gotta have nerves of steel to cross that. Another day. I see the Bothy now coming around the corner. So we're almost to it. Got a nice camping spot here, right by the just coming up to the Bothy. Right by this bridge. Someone's got a good camping spot. Across the river now. And I think way around to the Bothy. First little stream cross. Quite easy with all the rocks, but man, it's nice. Don't remember seeing that last year. Yeah. And then we're heading up over there, straight up that. Just sharing another good camping spot. Just past the Bothy, about a mile past the Bothy. As you come to the bridge, it's on your right hand side before you head up over the loch. It's a good camping spot there. Yeah, just seen a few red deer behind us. Can't see them now, they were here somewhere. But yeah, I think this is the little pool I had a cool down in last year. Right there, it's really nice. So we're just heading up to the loch now. It's not too far. And then we've got some bog to go through. Getting close to the top. Good views. Get in there. All right, we'll go through the gate that has no fence. Ooh, and I'll break my neck as I get to it. Ugh. Come on, you. There we go. Oh, it's that way. I tried to pull it and it's wrong. I'll shut it so you can get the proper experience. There you go. Yeah, I know. Pointless but epic.
It's like a rite of passage.
It is, man. It is a rite of passage through the gate. Ugh. All right, now we go down. Our second amphibian on the trail. Nice little toad or frog. He's so camouflaged. See if you can see him when I zoom out. Yeah, I guess you can make him out now. You know where he is. So cool. Yeah. Just heading down this path now. And then down into the bothy. I know, doesn't it, like kangaroo? We got a red deer poking at. He's watching us go by. How cool is that? Awesome. Just spotted him. Making our way down.
It's also sweet to see where you come from.
Yeah, look at the view back.
Up there, yeah.
You see the two guys coming down now. I can see them again now. So we've just coming down from the loch now. Oh, well, you can't see it now. I need to climb to the top of this hill. Let's get up here and show you. We're heading down here, following the river basically. Oops. Yeah, following the river down there. And there'll be a bridge we cross, and then we turn left to one of the bothies. All right, one of the first river crossings. You have to cross it a few times. This is the first one. I guess you could see if it was in spate, all this would be covered. So we'll get across this and then we'll cross it again over there. Right, so we've just left sitting next to the bridge down there at the bottom of the loch. Took a 15-minute break, had some food. Leonard is gonna hang back a bit. He said he'll catch me back up at the bothy. So rest of the day I should be walking by myself, which is good, be nice. So yeah, heading to Scully's bothy is the destination. Still got about still got a full day. Not a full day, but probably still got about 7 or 8 miles to there, I think. So a few challenging bits to get there, but the weather's looking okay, no rain. The clouds are kind of lifting, the sun popped out a bit for a few seconds, so all good. Now we just got a simple little 4x4 track here to follow till we get to the first bothy. Alright, there's a chula bothy. Just coming into view now. I don't think there's anybody there. They've all left for the day and gone on their hikes. So there's the river, just down there, and then in the distance there's the bridge that joins you back on to the main trail. So I went a different way. I walked through the woods. It's a little bit easier than instead of taking that path all the way in the distance by that house. It's a little longer probably, but now we've got a little bit of a challenging section. It's quite boggy going through the woods up here, and that will get me where I raise up a little bit and go onto the two lochans and past them and down into Chula bothy, I think it is. No, I'm saying that wrong. I just said a chula. I can't remember the name of the bothy. I'm terrible with names. So yeah, we'll get to that destination. That's my next point of stop, and then we'll see if we're going to stay there. I'm not sure. I'm thinking I might push on a bit more and get into No Dart. I don't know. It's 12 o'clock right now, so we'll see how I'm doing, how my legs feel and all that. Yeah, let's cross this rickety bridge. Ooh, sketchy, man. Proper sketchy, that. It's like, seriously, fall down in the gorge down there would be not good. When they're, might want to replace that someday. Anyway, I'll put over this now. This section coming up through the woods here last year was a complete mud bath, like so boggy, and now it's, I mean, so far it's been dry, so which is nice. It's different than last year, but it's still challenging to get up because it's steep climbs. So you got the river next to me down there. We'll be joining it again. Might take a break when we get near it again. It's 12:35 right now, so I still got a full day of walking ahead of me. Well, that's a welcoming sight. My backpack away from me, which means it's not on my shoulder, which means it's a little bit of a break time. I need to filter some water coming up here. Basically heading up there now. So it's a good time to have a little bit of a break and sit my butt down on this bench. I'm gonna put my butt down now and just, so I've come up from there, and that was the boggy trail I was showing you. The river's just below me here, running down the mountains. We got some low cloud above some of the mountains, but some of them are clear, like these over here. These hills in the distance are clear. This one here next to me has got a little bit of cover on the top, but where I'm going, the cloud looks low. But I'm not going high. I'm staying, I don't know the meters or the footage, but yeah, I'm gonna sit here and enjoy my break and yeah, rest my feet a bit. All right, just pushing towards the lochs now. Getting there. Just had a cool off in a little stream back there. Very refreshing, nice cold water. So yeah, just carrying on now to the lochans. We'll get through those and then get down into the bay where the bothy is and see, think what we're gonna do when we get there. Might carry on, might pitch my tent. All right, made it to the first lochan. It's been pretty hard going over the last couple miles up to the lochans. Pretty rocky terrain and boggy and wet, but it's okay. Just pushing on now to the next lochan, sorry. So we got to pass this one and then on to the next one, and then we start dropping down. So it's beautiful. It's what I remember from last time. Just a little bit more atmospheric this time, because last time I had nothing but sun. This time I've got a low cloud over the mountain, so it's definitely more atmospheric. But I think I like it like this better. It's cooler, it's more like Scotland. Okay, and now we've got Lochan number 2. There's some people just walking in the distance there, just at the end of the loch now. So we've got, a river crossing coming up after the loch, but it should be pretty easy. Last year was easy, and it looks less boggier, so probably less water. So in between these huge valleys, that's the loch we've already done. just back behind me. So I'll push on now. Okay, just coming up out of the where the two lochs are, and this is looking back now. I filled up some water just down there about 10 minutes ago. Got two things of water and a little bit more because where I'm going it's salt water, so I need to get fresh water, make sure I've got for cooking. I'm going over that ridge in front of you there, and then dropping down into the bay where the bothy is. Not far from there now. It's dead on 3 o'clock, so should be an early day. Hopefully get there by 4, and I'm packing it in because I need a break. Put my tent up and enjoy the evening. All right, first sight. Surly's bothy. It's down there. Can't really see it, but it's down there. That's where we're stopping. So I'm going to be pitching my tent down there because the tide's in. I'm not going over that hill today. Hopefully we can find a nice camp spot down there. Get camped up. It's beautiful. Just crossed the bridge. Remember crossing it last year. And see how little ways more to go. There's Leonard out in front of me. And the river flowing down there. Getting there. It's 3:24 now, so another half an hour I imagine we'll be down there. Well, got to the ground level, finally. It's looking mega busy down here. I see loads of tents, loads of people. When I say loads, more than 10. But I see quite a few tents. Let's stop and zoom in. Yeah, interesting. Find a place to camp now. Alright, made it to the bothy. Super busy. So I'm gonna go pitch my tent somewhere nice. That's the plan. Mega busy, isn't it? It's beautiful though. Right on the ocean. I mean, yeah, right on the loch. It's a loch. Yeah. Let's get a campsite. Alright guys, we made it to our campsite. Got it all set up. It's quite busy here, but yeah, got it all set up. Mind the barbed wire. Not sure why that's hanging up, but got the tent set up, ready to go for the evening. Just had a hot chocolate, and then we're gonna get some food in a minute. My shoes are just shattered, and my gory toe. Yeah, might be losing that. But yeah, that's it. And then we got the Loch Nevis in front of us. Beautiful spot. Nice. It's a great way to end the day. Just got the sun. Looks like the sun's coming through over there in the distance. It is. Hopefully it comes our way. It's actually quite chilly in the wind. Alright guys, let's do map time. So basically, it's just off the edge of the map here. We camped right in this spot here. And then made it around to the bothy. We left a campsite. I left the campsite about 6:45 this morning. Made it to the bothy. That's where I met Leonard. And me and Leonard carried on for a bit together. Across the bridge, up the Loch here, which is pretty straightforward. It's steep in places, but not too bad. And then over to here, where we pretty much drop down. You start dropping down, and it gets a little steep and slippery and boggy in some sections, but not too bad. Crossed the river a few times, which was quite low, so it was not a problem. And then onto the bridge where we took a little break. And then I left first, and Leonard stayed behind. I just basically went around the loop here, which I've done before, which is quite long that was. God, it felt like it ran forever. Made it to the bothy. Didn't go to the bothy because you have to drop down. I stayed on the main path and basically just followed it through here, which is full of bog. Full of muddy tracks and stuff, but actually it wasn't as bad this year as it was last year, so it was fine. And then somewhere around here I had a little paddle in one of the little river pools or stream pools, which was nice. Cooled myself off a bit because it was quite hot. And then then the path here, me and Leonard met back up and started walking here, and then went all across the lochs, which is crossing this stuff is challenging. It slows you down dramatic. I think I started here about 1 o'clock,
made it down to the bothy here where we're camped now, 4 o'clock. So it took us 3 hours just to do from there to there. So it's quite, slows the pace down dramatically coming through here. So we're camped here now. The tide came in. I did have a thought about pushing on and getting into no dart section, but the tide was in and my toe is killing me. So stopped, pitched the tent. So that's where we are today on day 2. We're camped here, and yeah, I'm gonna get some food on now and enjoy the rest of the evening. All right, guys, welcome to the tent. Tonight's dinner: chili con carne with added salt, just in case you need some taste. So let's see how it tastes. I'm looking forward to this one because it's a different one than I normally have, the fire pot. I haven't had one before. I splooged and spent a little bit extra. Looks good. Needs more salt. Needs more salt. Unfortunately, I have 1 packet, so there's no more salt. I'll just have to eat it, but it's good enough. I'll eat it. I'm starving, actually. Thanks, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Stay tuned for day 3 on the Cape Wrath Trail. Have a good night.